Okay, let's make sure everything's working. Oh my God. I don't know why my recording studio can be so weird about showing me if my audio's on. Give me one second. Am I online? Here we go. Okay. So I gotta really quick. There we go. Okay. Yes, my sound's on. Good Lord. Perfect. Well, welcome back. Part three of the Pale Beyond. And yeah, we are starting off okay on resources. I really need to get off of this doomed ship. And I think today is going to be the day that we grab a whole bunch of supplies. But I just I feel like I can take more time, but I don't really know how much more time I have. So, okay. I've got a good hour 15 to stream. So we're going to see how far we can get. Oh my goodness. So, okay. First thing is, of course, talking to everybody. That young woman, Kasha, the flash of her camera has startled my dog several times now. It is growing tiresome. Hmm. She really cares about the dogs, and I really need to make sure that my relationships with these people is okay. So, I'll say if it proves a great distraction, let me know. Captain, I doubt your word would be enough to stop her. That camera is her sole purpose out here. As much as an annoyance it can be, it would not be right to rob her of that. Fair enough. I pet the dog. It's time to pet the dog. Oh, they have such perfect little sprites. Oh my God. Okay. We're gonna check everybody out before I go and I deal with whatever's happening. Okay, I don't need to talk to you. Don't need to go into my old cabin. Get down here. So I will want to put people on the pumps today and hopefully get that water out so that I can get stuff out of the lower decks. Because all of these are closed off now. That said, that means people are going to get cold, and I'm going to have to stay here at least one more week in order to warm everybody back up. So let me make a note of, oh, hey, hybrid, welcome. So I have my stream manager on my iPad today. So my computer's actually running way better. I did not realize how much of my, I don't know, what is that, my CPU it was eating up. So, okay, week 7 goals. We're making notes on my sticky notes. So, pump, water, get supplies, sleep in boat to cure freezing. So we're going to do a great big resource run this week. And then that means next week I should be well equipped to. Why do we have one person still freezing? Hello? Okay. I think I can, like, if the problem persists tomorrow, I can have them heat them up. Oh, a PC. See, the issue is hybrid. I have not had a PC since I was in elementary school. I have been a MacBook devotee since I was 11 years old. So, um, you know, I'm playing the games that I know are going to run on this thing, but thankfully it seems like having the Stream Manager on my iPad is a good enough band-aid to the problem right now. But yeah, a PC would be nice, or even like one of those nice desktop Macs because those have I think they have a stronger chip. Or even, I mean, my MacBook isn't old, but I mean, I have the M1 chip. I think they're on the M2 or the M3 now. So I don't know. That could be nice. That's gonna be a later problem for me though. Okay, the furnace, no one needs to talk to me. Okay, we're going up. What's nice is my iPad also shows me what time it is because full screening everything on my Mac hides the time. Okay, I guess I have no other options. I must take requests. Oh, it's just two. That's not so bad. Captain, thank you for building some proper shelter for the dogs. I appreciate the assistance from the crew. Well, the dogs are an important factor in this expedition. Why is he cut off? Okay. I'm certain you and your kennel will repay us in kind. You need not worry about that, Mr. Templeton. Again, thank you, Shaw. All right, Grimly, lay it on me. Shaw, put a stop to those rumors going on about Hunt. That simple? The sailors do seem to listen to you. Aye. You'll not be hearing them whispers again. Cool. Worked out. Okay. Captain, I would find it wise to have a word with the journalist among our crew. For whatever reason, Hunt allowed for a photographer with no sailing experience to tail alongside this expedition. As it stands, Kasha Belford's record is what will stand the test of time when this expedition is spoken of, and it would seem she has not made allies of the crew. Oh, hybrid, I agree completely that Apple price gouges. For me, it's a UI thing. I'm just so used to the UI, and I have an iPhone, I have AirPods, I have an iPad, I have, a MacBook that like I'm just so this is like the UI that I am familiar with. I'm sure if I got a PC, I mean, I could figure it out, but yeah, no, I definitely am not always the biggest fan of like their business practices when it comes to repairs and, just how it all works out. But I tend to buy, like when there's a sale or a promotion, I tend to be pretty good about getting stuff, the most affordable way from them. But yeah, no, these things are super, super highly priced. I'm gonna say, is it necessary to make friends of the crew? She is here to record history. She's not just a static camera, Captain. There stands a human behind that device. The sailors of this crew are a private lot. They do not take kindly to the prying eyes of a landlubber, as they would say. Remember, Captain, she controls the story. She controls your story. No, I control the captain's story, actually. Best to have a word. Is there more to say? Remember, Shaw, reputation can be fragile. You do not need an unflattering image at a time like this. Sure, man. Okay, we're gonna run through, see if anybody needs talking to before I go deal with Kasha. Fucking hell. What's it this time, Tucker? These bloody cigs aren't worth the shit I stepped in. You're the only man I know who can step in shit on the ice, mate. Huh, bloody right. A bad cigarette truly does ruin one's day. The scientist's storeroom? Hello? What's that? Gather research papers and journals. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so I can have them gain, decorum and research. That's really interesting. Okay. I'm gonna add to my week 7 goals, scientist store. That research seems to be really, it seems to be really, oh my God, what's the word? Useful. I don't know why I forgot that. That's a really easy word to find. Okay, down to the mid deck. Hi, everybody. Pantry, pumps. Yeah, I don't need to do this yet. I'm gonna go down to the lower deck. Hey, girl. Okay, so there's not actually something I can say to her, but I can assign a crew for an interview. I don't have anybody who's demoralized right now, so I don't think I need to do that. But let's see if I can demoralize anybody while I'm at it. Yeah, no, the research seems really important, so I'm gonna definitely prioritize it. When was the last time you slept, Chief? I got a good couple hours in a while back. A couple? You're going to work yourself to death before we even make land. Heard that before, but it hasn't bloody happened yet. back to work. Okay. So raising the heat cures people of freezing, but I think it probably uses fuel. So let me see if I can get enough people to do things that we're able to abandon ship next week. So I'm gonna write at the bottom of my goals, abandon in week 8 question mark, because it seems like if I wait long enough, there's just gonna be a chance that the whole ship goes under with all of us in it. So that's not good. That doesn't feel right. So, oh, I don't remember which of these rooms like had stuff. I mean, they all had stuff left in them, and it would be nice to get all the stuff that was left and just do. So I'll need 5 people to pump it, and then I'll need 5 people to. I'll need 5 people to get into each room. So, okay, shit, and I need to get people in the coal bunker. Okay. Yeah, no, the middle of the ocean is quite terrifying. Although there was food and supplies in each of these. So depending on what food and supplies I get, I don't necessarily need to go into the coal bunker. The pantry for sure, although that stuff is getting spoiled, so like ugh. But I think we're gonna do the pumps, we're gonna do the scouting again. You know, let me do the scouting first just to get that done, because I don't want to like haphazardly assign the scouts to something. So I need to see just like how many people I'm going to have for this situation. So we have hunting opportunities, research. I'm going to use the scientists to get the research out of their room instead, because that seems to have like a bit of a higher rate of return. Because yeah, this, oh, 3 decorum as well as 1 research. So it's the same thing. Is it? Hang on. Let me look. So that's 3 decorum, 1 research. The scientist storeroom, same thing. Okay, interesting. So in that case, it might be good to go out on the ice because those are like single events. Um, you know, although like, sorry, I'm so torn because I'm like, well, these are single events that I can do later, because how much do I need to start? Yeah. So these are going to be little migration paths down here. So, oh, I have enough research to do the penguins. It's to do these guys. I need 30. These guys, it's 20. These guys, it's 15. Okay, interesting. I think that might be actually really useful to have like telegraphed out, because if we can figure out where where the stuff is. So that's 10 research. This one needs 15. And I feel like that's going to pay off more to have the medium-sized hunting done. So I'm going to gather more research today. And I think I'll have them do it in here because we can only be in the boat for so long, and then we'll be researching out here anyways. So, but let me continue scouting everything out. Okay, so that's a pressure ridge. I think I'm just gonna follow the trees out. I mean, I don't think it really matters like what order I scout things, and it seems like on the edges it's gonna be hunting, and on the insides it's gonna be more of this research. So, all right, flick. Yeah, see, that's all hunting out here. Okay. So I have 5 dogs left. And that means I can probably send people out to hunt if I have people left over from doing my other tasks. So, okay, we're down to 12 people, which is a little harrowing, but I think we're going to be fine. So I need to pump the water out of the rooms. Yeah, I need 5 people. So, okay. The scientists I'm going to try to leave for now. We'll grab you. Scouts are all done. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So this leaves me with 7 people, 3 of which are scientists. So hopefully that doesn't screw me over, but gotta pump the rooms. Heading back to the lower deck, you can see that the flooded rooms can be entered again. Sick. So, okay, we have the food store, the weapons hold, scientist hold, general storage, engineers hold. So these all had those sort of single-use items. I have enough people to go into each of these and get those remaining valuable single-use items out. And because these are single-use rooms, this is the last time I will have to enter them, and so I don't feel bad about using the crew for this. Because I can cure everybody of freezing. So I'll have two people left at the end, and depending on what I need or like what I get out of these rooms, I can change up like if we're getting fuel, if we're getting food, if we're hunting. Probably have somebody in the coal bunker and somebody in the food store upstairs. And then week 8 we'll abandon. We'll gather a bunch of stuff in week 8 and then abandon. I think I could probably get through that during this session. I'm just like saying this all out loud, so I do it. Okay, we're gonna do the food store. Let's go, Lefty. Okay, I have time to grab 2 items. So we have tin food and spoiled tin food. This is gross, but we get 2 things. So room's flooded, Lefty's frozen. Yeah. So the room's destroyed. So that means, okay, I'm glad I'm depleting these rooms and that it marks it as being depleted. Weapons hold. Sorry, everyone. You're gonna get a little chilly today. Shotgun. Really nice. And then ale kegs. All right, we got 3 freezing people. It's only gonna get worse. Engineers hold. We'll put him in here. Yeah, nothing like a little bit of frostbite in the morning. It's -17 out, it happens. So, oh wait, these are the missing people. I didn't even realize that they marked them as missing. So, was anybody missing from the rest of us? No, it was just 3 sailors. Okay. So who am I taking? Oh, Runstad. Sorry, man. It's about to be chilly. Coal and coal. Okay, we probably don't need anybody to go into the coal bunker except me then. That's perfect. Oh wait, no, I used cavity. Now I'm using Runstad. Okay. Yeah, I know. Choose wisely. Like I've chosen everything. I will just take all that stuff. Okay. And one last room, the scientists hold. Who better to bring with me than I'll bring Andre. He looks the youngest. And he has a gun, so tinned lemons and medical comforts. That seems like it'll be really quite useful. Sorry, everybody's cold. Okay, let's check my items. Good Lord, I have a bunch of items. Okay, so that is good for demoralization. The flares are really nice. Tinned food. Um, I mean, we could use the spoiled stuff in the furnace, like worst case. Some timber, some okay, so we've got a lot going on now, which is nice. So I have 4 sacks of coal. I have 11 things of bad rations and 2 things of regular tin food. So what else did I get? Okay. Pumping the water, we did that. Check. Get supplies, check. We need to sleep in the boat to cure the freezing, and I have 2 people left. So the scientist storeroom, that's gonna be the last thing. I only have scientists left. So that will be nice because I can just send those 2 in to get some decorum and research. Okay. And then I'm gonna go down. Is there a way for me to see how much research I have? Key items. Okay. So we have spice crates that will save people from, oh, once per week. Oh, so these are all the camp upgrades. Okay, time to actually look at what these are. So, okay. Wow. So that helps with, okay. That helps with malnourishment or scurvy, reduces the dogs required, increases frozen cured by 1, reduces scientists required by 1 large animal killed at each location. This is the story item with the hat, medium-sized animal, accordion, camera, research. Every 10 research brought home will be proof of success to your employer. Interesting. So I need to have enough research saved up at the end of this whole fiasco to be considered successful with my employer. That's a bit harrowing. Oh, good. Spoiled rations. Why is everything spoiled? Okay. Well, we have enough okay rations. We'll take the spoiled stuff with us out into the abyss. So, okay. We're definitely going to need to feed the furnace. So, oh my gosh. I really should at this point know how much of a resource it takes each time I do something. Um, I need to run the furnace at full speed, so we'll do 2 sacks of coal today, and we'll deal with the freezing overnight instead of trying to deal with it now, because it's not like I can use these people again, I don't think. So I'll feed the pot. So we have 23 people right now. Instantly cures everybody. Sick. Okay. Okay, we're gonna eat dirt. No. I have like a weird amount of food in the pot right now. So this can cause malnutrition because it makes people sick. So this is gonna be our backup food for when it gets rough. Sorry everybody. Because what do I have? That cures scurvy, and then the spice crates can help people. So I can't feed it right now because there's nobody sick, I think. Um, we're gonna do trying to think of like the math here. Like, do I want to put all my good tinned food in? I guess I can literally get more out of the storeroom tomorrow. And I don't know, I think the pot probably comes with us. Okay. Wonderful. So I got the pantry, the pumps are dealt with. I don't think anybody else had to talk to me. I think I've gone through the whole ship 8 times, so I'm gonna call everybody for dinner. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get through week 8. Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, this ruins my plans. The crew are alarmed, and everybody's frozen. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. So now what I can do if we're really in like dire straits is um I can always reset the week. I do know this much. Worked with a lot of captains. Half of them don't know their R's from their elbows. You're different from most of them. I'll try to live up to your expectations. You better, but don't bloody do it for me, Shaw. Okay, so everybody's frozen. So week 7 appears to be when. Wait. Okay, Slay. Kurt's room. Or is it just that everybody's frozen and demoralized? So, okay. So we don't have to get off the boat right this second. I think, okay, I'm calm. Next week it's happening for real, though. So, you're not married, are you, Shaw? Take it from me if you ever do find yourself wedded. It's never as easy as it looks. What brought this on? Late evenings on the ice grant you quite a lot to look back on. And I've had a long life to look back on, Shaw. Good Lord. Okay. Guess we're all feeling a little depressy today. You don't need me. Okay. My old cabin probably doesn't need me. Templeton's not even in his room. Okay. Forecastle. Evening, Captain. There was a song that found itself stuck in my head earlier. The dogs were pleased when I began humming it. I fear I may have to make it a habit. Yeah, exactly, Hybrid. I think everyone's just getting up in their feelings. Music reminds me of home. I take it to be the same for you? There is no home to be reminded of. I prefer to keep moving. Perhaps the ability to do so is what I miss. I have more to say? The dogs need their rest, as do I, as do you. Why do I keep having the option to talk to you? That's weird. Okay. Captain's cabin. Okay, Templeton's just not around. That's fine. Yeah, dog lady's committed to the doggy lifestyle, and I can respect that. Okay, I guess we're gonna continue on to the next week now because I froze everybody. So we have enough fuel to warm everyone up, which is good. And with the demoralized people, I mean, we can wait, only crew member will be cured if they're freezing. Ooh, okay. Let's bring it up. This up here, I think would be, can I, yeah, fuel spend high. Can I click on the food rations? Yeah, I don't want to make them malnourished. Okay. Yeah, the demoralized is dealt with by the journalist. Being interviewed makes them feel better. So okay, we'll have two crew members cured of their freezing, and then I guess I have to kick it up a notch tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do high fuel spend, which is fine because I'm not actually super worried about it. We have a lot of chilly people. Oh, that's good. That's good. What? Did somebody just die? Dick was frostbitten? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. We're working on it. Okay. Start next week. Succumb to their frostbite. Does that mean somebody just died? Okay. Not gonna freak out. Or is week 8 when the ship dies? No? You can't escape. Yeah, no shit. Why are you? Oh, wait. Oh, did the boat just go under? Okay, so week 8 is when the boat goes under. So here's the good news with this game. We're all gonna die on week 8. I've learned. So this means we're gonna run week 7 back real quick. And yeah, I know. Await my fate. I get it. Okay. So let me kill everybody real quick. So, okay. So week 7 is when we have to abandon the ship. Yeah, I know. They're all dead. Everybody died. We've all died. Okay. So, oh, this was a game end. Slay. Okay. Yeah, I got another at least half hour to play. So, no, please don't roll credits. Okay. We're gonna load in week 7. I've learned. I've learned. Everything is different now. Okay. We're just gonna run through everything really quickly because I don't really remember who I talked to, what I did. We're just gonna like these are all gonna be the same dialogues, but I do want to make sure I get all the loyalty in with people. So before I call dinner, yeah, I love the game just being like, yeah, everybody died. Congrats. Credits, bro. Okay. Do I feel like I got enough from pumping out the water down here? Let's see what I have. So I have all these key items. You know what? I want the weapons room. Okay, wait. I got good stuff in. The weapons room still had an upgrade. We're gonna get less people frozen this time is gonna be my answer to this, and we're gonna put more people on picking up. I think it was the weapons room, the engineers room had a lot of coal in it, but I feel like we're gonna be using that coal to unfreeze people. So I have somebody who has frostbite, which I didn't even realize, and that's my bad. So we need to get this guy unfrostbitten. We need to get this guy unfrostbitten. But I do want to go into the weapons room, so I am going to pump the rooms and deal with that. So don't need to talk to Kasha right now. Okay, I think I've spoken to everybody that I can speak to. We're gonna go up. I've learned. I've learned things. We're gonna deal with the requests in the way that I remember dealing with them. Really, all good stuff. Da da da. Okay, finish. Okay, we're learning. I think I remember all my dialogue here. Yes, got it, man. Thank you. Okay. I'll listen in to everybody because I never know like what gets triggered by me listening versus not listening. So can't talk to you. Okay. So my original week 7 goals were to pump the water out, get the supplies, sleep. Oh, I can't sleep in the boat to cure the freezing. So scientist storeroom. So we're gonna do this a little bit different today. Um, we're gonna pump the water so that I can get that gun. And I think that's really, oh, shoot, I should probably get those lemons too. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe we'll pump all the rooms. We're just gonna see. We're gonna throw things at the wall now because now that I've experienced a game end, I'm like less nervous about it. Because thank God I can just restart the day, right? So we're gonna pump the room first and foremost. Um, 5. Keep these 5 alive with me. Okay, lower deck. So there was the food store, and I don't think that had anything of value left in it, so I don't need to waste a person in there. The weapons hold had the gun, and I really want that because I think that's going to be a game changer to have the large gun. Oh, and the ale kegs, which are nice. So that can be helpful. Shotgun, chili. Okay. Scientists hold general storage and engineer. So the engineers had coal. General storage had maybe the lemons, and the scientists hold had stuff that increased our research, maybe. Oh my gosh, where were my lemons? Yeah, exactly. What's the worst that can happen? Everyone dies? Okay. I think the lemons are probably going to be useful too. I think it was general storage, and if I freeze an extra person, I freeze an extra person, and I'm going to deal with it. Yeah, I know. Oh, it had timber. Shit. Okay. So the lemons might have been with the scientists, I won't lie. I just know I don't have to go into the oh, was it in the food store? What if I just enter all these rooms again? I mean, like, yeah, what's the worst that can happen at this point? So, okay. Was it the food store? No, I feel insane. Engineer's hold gets me coal, which I'm gonna need to warm these people up anyways. So, lots of coal. Lots of coal. Yeah, see that? We just got enough coal for 4 people. So as I freeze 4 people, it'll make up for not having shoveled it. Um, Please tell me it was in the scientist's hold, because I'm gonna lose it. And you know what? I'm gonna not scout today because it didn't really reveal anything important to me. There's the lemons. Okay. And the medical comforts, that's really important. Okay. And then again, I don't think I need to go into the food store because I'm gonna have people take food out of the food storage instead. That was a sentence. So what do I have in my inventory? I have 4 sacks of coal, 6 ale kegs, timber crates of spoiled food, which I just got more spoiled food when I went into the food stores, so I don't need to do that. I didn't even really just put all this to memory. So I have a lot of fuel, honestly, and not a lot of food. So we're gonna have all hands on deck to get stuff out of the pantry. And I really want the scientists doing stuff too, but I will put 1 scientist in here because again, I can only get this food this one time. It's all spoiled. We're gonna deal. So, okay. I want to get the scientists' research out of their room. And remember, I need to do all of this stuff that I'm doing before I called it. Oh, shoot, I have an engineer with me too. I'll have him get coal. I think I can use him for coal, right? Yeah. Okay. So the engineer I can send out for coal. We're going to get some research. Okay. Lower deck. Or I can go into the food store with him, honestly, and get, I think there was some regular food in there. So We're doing it all just about the same way that we did it. Yeah, see, there's some like real tinned food, which is really useful. And your chili. Okay. Enter the boiler room. Listen to all this. Okay. We're going to ask them to raise the heat. Oh no, I've messed this up. So I needed a free engineer for this. Okay. That's so annoying. Would y'all kill me if I redid this week so that I can do this correctly? Because this is gonna bother me. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I have to load in the correct way. Oh my God. Frustrating. We're gonna speed run this. I'm not gonna talk to everybody. Because I'm so sorry. This is me being a perfectionist, but I need to do this correctly. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Finish request. Yeah, third time's the charm. Let's go. I still have plenty of time to get through this week. Yeah, I know, Templeton. And I'm not going to talk to everybody again. I know. Oh, I just said the wrong thing, but I'll live. Okay. We're gonna be down to business today. So I know what I must do. I've done it all. We're doing it again. Using up the sailors first because they don't have particularly important orders. Sorry, everybody. Um, and we're just gonna go through all 5 rooms. Oh my God, this is driving me insane. I'm gonna use my scouts for this and not use my engineers. Importantly, I'm not using my engineers. So, food, very cold. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. Freezing. It's all gonna come together. It's all gonna come together. I just have to believe it's all gonna come together because this amount of resources is genuinely useful. And these are items that are probably going to be quite difficult to get later. So, yeah, I know everybody's freezing. Get over yourselves. Oh my God. Okay. Hello? Did I just click into this too fast? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, scouts are getting frozen. So, okay. All right. We're going to enter the boiler room. First thing. So I can put one engineer down, one random person from freezing. So that sucks because we have one person with frostbite. But I feel like, it's like, God, people are going to die. So we only have 2 engineers, which sucks. I don't know why we don't have a third, because there's 3 slots, which is odd. You know what? People are going to die. So, okay, we healed a random person. So that guy's just going to die, which, like, whatever, man. So, okay, we have 4 people left. Somebody will die. We're going to just have to make peace with that because I froze everybody a little bit. So we have 4 sacks of coal. We only have 2 crates of tinned food. I feel like I went through this yesterday, but we're gonna do it again. So the food we got from up there was spoiled, which was not good. There's a lot of fuel, like a lot of fuel. So I think I'm actually gonna send people out to hunt, and then we're gonna abandon ship if I can do that. Oh wait, duh. Need my scientists on this, please. Get yourselves your research. Ascend above deck. And okay, we have emperor penguins. Can send one person out to hunt, which is fine. So, because yeah, everybody else is tied up or, they're gonna die, which yeah, that sucks. I guess I should have cured him first. And I know that now, but I'm not reloading this a 4th time to be a perfectionist because that deeply annoys me when that happens. So, okay, we're gonna go down. We're gonna descend to the lower deck. We are getting out of here. Steel in the furnace. We're moving out? Yes, captain's orders. For now, we should focus on setting up a campsite on the ice. Leave the equipment hauling for later? No worries, I'll get them to work. We'll have a camp set up before you know it. You're taking that with you? Aye. Can't go a day without it, can you? Boy, the crew liked the music. Fair enough. You better get to hauling them lifeboats next. They're a bit more important than an accordion. I know. Okay. The dogs are barking. Calm, Stanbury. We're simply moving to the ice. Yes, yes. It's all very exciting. If the rest of you behave yourselves, you'll be treated to an extra helping of soup. Well, there we have it. The heart of the ship ripped clean from her chest, but she still beats for the crew. How long were you waiting on that one? Well, 'cause it was shite. No time for poetry. Captain, let's get this bloody furnace set up on the ice. Oh, God. Oh, I just have to put the one furnace down. Can I add resource cards? No. No people. I guess I just put the furnace in. All right. It's kind of nice. Yeah, this is becoming kind of Frostpunk. I've never played it, but I'm getting that vibe just a touch. Can back up a little and see. Oh, there we go. What are you doing up there? Now's the last chance to get a shot like this. Isn't that dangerous? Don't worry, I've done it before. Don't tell the captain. Okay. There, perfect. Farewell, Temperance. Captain, I hope your new lodgings are to your comfort. If not, I'm afraid you'll have to power through until rescue. We say goodbye to the Temperance, but our work is far from over. Yeah, I guess I can be mean here. We weren't going to get anywhere holding on to that anchor. Agreed. You've done well to already strip the lower decks of the ship. Perhaps the wildlife should be our next focus. Regardless, we need our wits about us. We stand alone against the ice now. Thanks, bro. Okay, I'll talk to you. Remember, Shaw, reputation could be fragile. You do not need an unflattering image at a time like this. All right. Well, we're probably going to lose somebody tonight from the freezing and all that, but again, I had to do what I had to do. So it's unfortunate. I can feed the furnace in the pot from here. I can still enter the ship. Oh, that's going to have like all the little bits I missed here. So if I step into the ship one last time, oh, you know what? I can still go in and I think I can still get food and junk out of there. So, all right, let me just make sure everything's clear. That's been cleared up. I mean, can I do this? Like this is just giving me the option? Yeah, okay. My old cabin, nothing. Below deck. Oh, I can strip it for what? See, I'm glad I came back in here. Don't need to pump flood water. Yep, I can get my daily rations. I mean, this is me assigning people, Cool, cool. Oh, I have to bring people in. Oh my God, there's so much more to do. And I will get coal. No, stop it. Okay. I wonder if we will be able to come in here more without everybody on the boat, or if it's just going to sink tomorrow, because that would be interesting to witness. Yeah, exactly. It's interesting to see like how these crew members all kind of feel about things. Okay. Now the doggies are out here. I'm glad that we built those kennels too in advance. That was smart. Um, can I dump people with frostbite in here? Oh, oh, my mind. My mind. Okay. I'm curing you, bro. Okay, good. So I can throw my freezing people in here and they will live. Why are you all locked? Oh, because you all did stuff today and you're just freezing. So you have frostbite. Oh my God, my mind. Okay. Wow. No, cautious. Nobody's free for an interview because we all had to work. So quest 10. Yeah, I can't do anything in my journal. Okay. I can feed the furnace. I mean, we're gonna have like so many resources out and about in the world that I'm just gonna use the coal for now. That just seems wise. So that's gonna bring us up to 85 in the furnace, which is lovely. It's a good spot to be. And then the pot. Okay, so I have things. I have things to help people who are malnourished, but I don't really need to do that yet. I'm just gonna throw in the rest of the good tinned food and deal with that later. So, yeah, I don't need my spice crates today because nobody has food poisoning. Okay, and the map. We're at camp, so I guess we can all eat dinner. The crew have their meal. The crew return to their post. Despite the time, it's still bright light outside. So now I can have a little chat. Hey, Kasha. As you pass by, you see Kasha adjusting her camera as she stands, partially obscured as she finds the right angle for shots. As you step to her side, she raises her head and looks to you. What are you taking photos of? The crew, of course. This is quite the unique situation we're in. I want to capture the mood. Maybe I could place it beside our initial crew photos, compare and contrast. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm sure many of them have stories to tell. Kasha's eyes dart to the crew, briefly lingering on the stature of Kurt, then back to you. Of course, I'm sure many of them have plenty to share. For now, though, I think I'm better off in the background, taking pictures from a distance. Intimidated? Of course not. Why would I be intimidated? Is it really that obvious? It's simply that I followed Kurt's expeditions a lot as a child. So seeing him in person is. Is he shorter than you expected? Kasha lets out a small laugh. He's taller, actually. It's more that up until now he's been an idea. Does that make any sense? Kurt is just another person like you or I. I suppose so. Well, I'll leave you be. I'm still looking for the right shot. All right, Junior. Lay it on me. Good to see you don't hide away from the crew in the evening, Shaw. Woohoo! Would you like to take a shot of a few freezing people? No, literally. Like, do you want to take photos of our icicle friends? Um, hmm. Refer to me as Captain, please. I feel like I like really need to be on this guy's good side, but I don't feel like my version of Robin is gonna care. So I'm just gonna say it's been too long since I've had the company of proper sea folk. They're loud and brash, but I can't imagine life without them. I'm gonna call it a night. See you for breakfast. Neat. Oh wait. Oh, these are all people I can talk to. Everybody's like around. Okay. Shaw, it has been quite some time since we met. When I first met you at the docks, to be honest, I did not understand Hunt's decision. Hmm. You should learn to reserve your judgments, Templeton. He's not gonna like that. Yeah. Perhaps. I am yet to be proven wrong, however. Friend just texted me. We're going to a concert tonight. So oh. The crew member approaches you during dinner. Captain, you look like you could use some more to eat. Taking up the responsibility of captain is admirable as it is unenviable. Please help yourself to some of my own rations. Frankly, I'm stuffed. Thank you, but there's no need. Oh, well, the offer is always there. Let's go. I got Junior's loyalty. Hang on, let me also. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, the offer is always there. York the Third returns to their seated position as others in the crew look at them with annoyed expressions. It would appear their attempts at gratifying command was unsuccessful. Whoops. Okay. Oh god, there's so many people to talk to. So I've spoken to Templeton. I don't need to go into the request tent. I'll just give everybody else a quick. Worked with a lot of captains in my time. Half of them don't know their R's from their elbows. You're different from most of them. Oh, I said this already. Cool. So it does like let you go back and do your dialogue. You get your photo snapped by that photographer too. I. She's a landlubber for sure. Treating us like we're some novelty. I don't have much problem with it. Good conversation, at least. I'd rather less good conversation out here. And there I was, face to face with a leopard seal. Dangerous creatures cannot be mistaken for your average seal. Natural hunters, much faster on land than you'd expect. How do you deal with that, then? I was lucky I had my hunting shotgun at the ready. We were feasting on leopard seal that night. Of course, all the times the crew weren't filming. Ah, pull the other one. It's true. This other time we. Kurt continues to ramble on. It seems he will be at this for a while. Nice, nice. Okay. All right, I don't need to do anything in the request tent. Yeah, okay. I don't really need to do anything with the furnace. I guess I'll go see if. Oh, wait, no, she was outside. These little tiny dots. Evening, Captain. There was a song that found itself stuck in my head earlier. The dogs were pleased when I began humming it. Oh, I had this conversation with her. Okay, cool. So I can get all these conversations done regardless. Okay. That photographer, Belford? What about her? Did she come snooping around your tent as well? Aye, I caught her prying a couple times. I can guess. She found nothing on you? Nope, she did not. We could all learn something from you, Tashi. I could really talk to everybody over here, my God. Been trying to come up with a new song. Something about seals, I'm thinking. Hard to think, though. Winds are too distracting. But I haven't had a new song in a while. You're the creative sort, then. I suppose. Don't write anything down. It's just off the top of my head. Pretty impressive, I won't lie. All right. This is the conversation we already had with Kurt. Um, yeah, okay. So I think I've spoken to everyone. I think now is a good time to advance the week. And now that my friend has told me that they are on the way to get me for this concert, um, I think I should probably call it a day at this week instead of trying to power through like a whole second week. So sorry, a little bit of a short stream. I did not expect my friend to be this early, but they are very much wanting to be early to this concert. So my goodness. All right, let me advance. I guess we'll see how we did statistics wise here. Or I need to like set all the rations. One crew member will be cured if they're freezing. Okay. I mean, I could cure two. I'll use up a lot of fuel, but um, because I have one guy in med bay, but he should be better by next week. But it's probably best to like not get in the habit of just being like, oh yeah, people are gonna be fine. So confirm these rations. And again, it's all depleted, but I mean, we have penguins, we have dogs. We'll go out, we'll get stuff. Oh, see, and now Flick's freezing. I'm really glad that I did that. Okay. So now I'll have enough space in the hospital beds for everybody. Yeah, so I just need to put him in the frostbite bed. Here we go. All right. Not a terrible third attempt. Thank you again. And yeah, I will be on Tuesday, I think was the day. So thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go enjoy my concert.